Former boxing champion Love Mondo was one of the 11 candidates contesting in this year's general elections. Although he initially announced himself as contesting nationally, he later downgraded his bid to Limpopo province, though garnered just over 500 votes during the highly contested 2024 general elections. Though he believes some voters who intended voting for him mistakenly cast their ballots for another party.
I also lost some of my votes, to Bossa. You see, when I started campaigning, I was campaigning as BAPSA, building a better South Africa. And then I think about 2 months or a month and a half into the elections, and then I found out from IEC that as an independent candidate, I can't have a logo, and I can only campaign under my name. So I should be campaigning under Love Mondo. It was already too late because a lot of people got used to BAPSA, and some of the radio stations too, when I was doing an interview, they kept on referring to me as the president of BAPSA. And at the end, when people went to vote, they couldn't find BAPSA, but the closest thing they could find to BAPSA was Bossa. In fact, some people called me afterwards and said, Lama, we voted for you, we voted for Bossa.
Though says he will register a political party as he's setting his eyes on the 2026 local government elections.
Easy to campaign, as an independent candidate. I think the whole system was just designed to fail independent candidates. If you look at the number of votes you are required just to secure one seat as compared to parties, parties are required to come up with just about 45,000 for one seat. We're required to come up with double that number just to secure one seat. So, campaigning as an independent candidate, it wasn't the best solution. But I know, as when I'm running as BAPSA in the 2026 elections and the 2029 national elections, I know I'm going to do better.
Political analyst Enoch Maponya insists that with the current electoral system, attaining a seat for an independent candidate will remain a difficult task.
The way it was established by Parliament, it was doomed to fail for the following reasons. How could you expect an individual independent candidate to compete against political parties instead of competing against a candidate from a particular political party? Secondly, how could you expect an independent candidate to cover the whole province in terms of campaigning, doing door-to-door and so on? It was just impossible for them.
Limpopo had 3 independent candidates in the general elections. Ruth and Bobori, SABC News, Polokwane.